I'm Tommy Gibbs, and thanks for taking time to watch this little video. I want to point out a few things that you might not be aware of, and you may or may not be using them. And if you aren't using them, it will really make the effectiveness of using this tool that much better. And I know that you probably look at this all the time, and this is not the reason for this little video. And this is going to be really short, by the way. But you can see this dealership, and this is kind of a bogus dealership. I'm stealing someone's inventory, but it's a bogus dealership, but it's reality as well because I'm using real inventory. But right now you can see that these cars that are over 30 days old here are only generating $31 per car based on the way they're on the internet. So um, you just got to keep your eye on this. This needs to get in the green, which it'll be that way when 65% of your inventory or more is under 30 days old. You can see these units are dragging these units down. So that's just a quick little review for you. When you go to the Action tab now and you click on a car, which I'm going to do, um, you now have some other options here. You can send a car into recon, which we're familiar with that. We can make an early warning radar car, which I highly advise if it's a car that you're concerned about. This is a pretty cheap car. We probably wouldn't have any great concerns about it, but I'm going to do it for the heck of it. And you put your source in there, and these are all things that hopefully you're working with, the appraiser or the buyer if you bought this car, the status in the car's retail. But here's a couple of the new things that you should be aware of. Even from this page right here, if I wanted to change the price on it, I click on Review in Viato. It'll take you right into Viato. If you have your Viato page open, if you're signed in, it'll take you right there. And on this car here, I would give it maybe 45 days, and we'd be good to go on that car. So that car is now sitting over in Recon. And I want to go to the Recon page, and I'm going to come back and I'll show you a couple things that the system now does for you. On the Recon page, that car is sitting in Recon, and this is something we just added for your Recon operation. It says Add Unit. If you click on Add Unit, you can actually add a stock number in. So we ask you to use this on a very limited basis, but from time to time you'll have a vehicle. It's been stocked in your system, but it's not in the system yet. You've got the stock number, you know what it is, it's a trade-in, and you want to get it moving through service. You can go in and add the stock number, and then as the system starts to push information through from the DMS to Viato to us, it'll match up with that stock number. We ask you to use that in a very rare instance, but it's a piece that a lot of people have asked for, so we have given you that. Coming back to my page, I'm going to slow in that, so just work with me here. When I went in here on this vehicle here, I'll go back for a second. I'll do another car real quick. We'll send it to Recon, make it early warning radar, and just bear with me because I wanted to show you this here. Donald Duck is the appraiser. It's a retail piece, and again, I'm only going to give it 45 days because for whatever reason. Now, oh man, I messed that up. Let me go find that car. Hang tight, folks. Don't leave me just yet. I'll go find the car. Here's one of those that we just put in there, I do believe. I'm going to click on that car. Now, we have a new thing we've added here that can be really helpful to you. So we just brought this car in. We just set this car up. Let's pretend. And if you hit on follow-up date, you can pick a date in the future that you want to follow up on this car on for pricing. And so let's say we want to make sure that we go back and reprice this car on the 8th of January. So when I update that, that car is now going to appear in this follow-up column when it gets to that date. So right now we've got 3 cars in follow-up, meaning that we decided that there was a date that we wanted to take a look at on these cars to reprice them. They haven't done that yet, or these cars would come out of here. But the point is, this is a good way on a problematic car, especially when you want to reprice a car, to alert you to reprice it. Some of you are not doing a good job of using early warning radar. Some of you are using it. Your designated cars as EWR, early warning radar. They get the red icon. They're in there. But you're giving those cars all the same shelf life, i.e. 60 days. You really need to be giving early warning radar cars a shorter shelf life and stay on top of them and make them go away. I pointed out a few minutes ago on that first page that you can change prices on cars. So let's say I've got this car here and I want to change the price on it. If I'm logged into Viato, all I have to do is hit review. It's going to take me right into Viato, and there's the car right there. So you can go right into Viato and make that price change if you so desire. Now, as I come across here, I'm sure that some of you are familiar with the close tab. That means these units have left our inventory, and I'm going to sort by the close date. These units have left our inventory. Here's a unit right here. When it left the inventory, we had a $2,956 profit. based on how we priced it on the internet, and a 249% ROI. This is a 2017 Jeep. Now, if you want to track gap in ROI and you want to make your life easier, you're using my spreadsheets. If you want to make your life easier, all you have to do is go to this gross tab, and then all you need to do, let me find that Jeep, and all you have to do is put in the actual gross. When you go to the gross tab, you put the actual gross in, and let's say we made $1,000 for grins and giggles. When I put that in and hit the tab button, it's going to tell me how much gap or giveaway profit I gave up. It was $1,956, and what the actual ROI is. And remember, any of these tabs that you're clicked on up here, if you push this download button, you can download a full report. So if you're now doing that spreadsheet that I've given to a lot of you, you don't have to do that really anymore unless you want to track the salesman's name, and customer's name. You may want to go back and put them in. Even using this download button, you can still do that. So it's really simple. So this is some of the great changes we've given you recently that some of you are not using, not aware of. I would encourage you though, don't leave out this early warning radar tab. Use this follow-up tab. Make sure you go back in and put in these grosses, and that way you can start to track the actual gross. Our system doesn't pull grosses from your DMS, but if you want to track it, it's really easy for you to do. Hey, I'm Tommy Gibbs. If I can help you, please reach out to me. My email address is tommy@tommygibbstraining.com, and my phone number is 850-251-2310. Thanks, and I hope 2019 is an awesome year for you.